Hi guys, how are you? This is a very direct word for someone very, very specific. I'm not sure if this is something that you already went through or if you're going through this, but it's very specific. And God said the word today, ignorant, okay? And before I got the word ignorant, I also heard time heals, time reveals, okay? Time heals, time reveals. So what God means by this is for someone. So there is someone that is feeling bad for not hearing you out or feeling bad for having a specific perception about you, right? And, God said time heals and time reveals, as in, don't worry about it. It relates to the stay silent video. Don't worry about over explaining yourself. Don't worry about trying to prove yourself. Don't worry about what people think about you and how they feel about you. And the reason why God said ignorant is because some people, they can literally have no reason to blame you for something. They can have no reason to have animosity or whatever, but it's their ignorance is what will make them create their own negative perception about you. Okay, it's ignorance. A lot of you guys are probably like, God, why can't this person just pray and ask you about me? Or why couldn't this person just come to me and ask me themselves? Or why couldn't this person just give me a chance to prove who I am or to show who I am instead of judging me? It's ignorance. A lot of people, they operate through ignorance. And the thing about it is people oftentimes always think that they're right. The problem is a lot of people lack humility and a lot of people lack humbleness. And oftentimes people think they're right about things even when they're not. You know what I mean? And especially when you're dealing with someone who has gifts. Sometimes when you're dealing with someone who has gifts, like maybe it's in a church or maybe it's in another workplace, and sometimes people who have gifts think they know it all, and that's not true, because no one is above anybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, no one's above anybody. Yeah, you may have gifts, but a person that may not be prophetic, right, that may not know much, is no less than a person who's prophetic that can see things. Do you get what I'm saying? Because a person that's prophetic that can see things still has to get confirmation that from God, still has to be humble, still has to discern, still has to distinguish between spirits, you get what I'm saying? So even a person that is prophetic is still in training for the rest of their lives, because not all the time is every vision true or every dream true. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what you are going through or who this refers to. I know whoever this is for, somebody may have been asking God, like, why people don't come to you and ask you themselves, or why people just judge you or choose to believe other people, or why can't people just give you the benefit of the doubt and giving you a chance to actually open up or explain yourself or to say something. And it's like I said, God said it's just straight up ignorance. Some people, they know the truth and they just choose to operate through ignorance, and some people just think they know it all, right? The point of me saying this is time heals, time reveals. Sometimes you have to just let things just play out, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how you look or how you feel. You see what I'm saying? Let things play out. Just like yesterday's message, stay silent. Silence reveals a lot more than words do. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot better. Oh my gosh, there's a scripture that talks about this, where, remember when Jesus was being persecuted and the false witness came forward and lied on Jesus, and Jesus never even defended himself. But in the end, everybody looked silly. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone looked silly. And a lot of times when people reflect back and think about how they mistreated you because of misunderstanding or because of judgment or their ignorance, they will feel the conviction. You don't have to worry about that moment. It may take a month, it may take a year, it may take 2 years, sometimes it may take even 10 years. I know a lot of people that revelations are coming out about their childhood. This present time, revelations are coming out, and back in the day, nobody ever gave them the time of day. They were the black sheep. Do you get what I'm saying? So it may take some time, but time always reveals truth. And just know that eventually people will find out the truth about you. Okay, so there's no need for you to feel bad or to feel offended or to try to defend yourself. Let people think what they want to think. Okay, time heals, time reveals. And some people, they just choose to operate through ignorance, and that's something you can't change. You can't change the way how someone chooses to operate. Okay, all you have to do is have a peace of mind when it comes to your characteristics, your motives, etc. Okay, anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.